Hello everyone. Conscious and conscience. These are the two words that I'm going to discuss today in this episode of Words Often Confused. Now, conscious simply means aware. This word simply means aware, knowing your surrounding, what is happening around you. So therefore, if you are subconscious or unconscious, you don't know what is happening around you, right? So that awareness is lost when you are not conscious. So this word has nothing to do with morality. It has nothing to do with good or bad, right? It simply means knowing, aware. For example, I am conscious of the effect of the change in the policy. Let's say I am a businessman and there is a sudden change in the policy of the government, and I am aware how it is going to affect my business. I am conscious of the fact of the effect of this policy change on my business. I'm just aware, I know it. Okay, now this word conscience is all about the knowledge, knowing, moral knowledge. Okay, the root of this word is SCIEN. SCIEN, from this root there are many words. One simple word is science, you know it. Science is knowledge. So this word conscience is about moral knowledge, knowing the difference between the good and the bad, knowing the knowledge of what is good and what is bad. So many times, okay, you are likely to be indulged in some sort of bad thing or criminal thing, and suddenly, your inner conscious doesn't allow you to do that. So you suddenly realize that this is bad and you should not do it. So that inner ability which is inside you, the ability to know that this is bad and this is good, that ability eventually prevents you from doing that crime. Sometimes we end up doing that bad thing, end up doing that crime, then you suddenly lose that moral sense, you suddenly lose this conscience. Now, let's take another example. I have a guilty conscience for putting him in trouble. So after putting him in trouble, I suddenly realized that it was bad. Whatever I did was bad, and that guilty conscience, is really nagging me, is nagging my mind. So here the word guilty conscience is the right word, not guilty conscious. It is guilty conscience. So many times people use the word guilty conscious. Remember the spelling. It should be guilty conscience. So there has to be the word SCIEN. There has to be this root or this particular part SCIEN in the spelling of this word conscience whenever you write guilty conscience. So this is what is the difference between these two words. It simply means aware, knowing. This means knowing what the difference between what is good and what is bad. Thank you.